Today, I will discuss one of the questions from CBSE 2020 Chemistry. Question number 22, Part 1. So, write the role of the following. NaAlF4, which is also known as sodium fluoroaluminate. Why is sodium fluoroaluminate is used in the extraction of aluminium? Okay, so for this, I would like to mention aluminium is extracted from one of the compounds of aluminium called aluminum oxide or alumina. So basically, when my sodium fluoroaluminate is added with alumina, it reduces or lowers the melting point of alumina. As a result, what happens? Alumina has its electrical conductivity increased, which helps in the process of extraction of aluminium. For that reason, sodium fluoroaluminate is added in the extraction of aluminium from alumina. Today we will discuss another question from CBSE Class 12 2017 paper. Write the principle of the following. Question number 1, zone refining. So basically this process or this method believes in the principle that impurities, when they're in molten state, they are more soluble in nature as compared to the impurities if they are in their solid state of the metal. This is the main principle of zone refining. This principle is used to extract metals like silicon, germanium, boron, and gallium, because these are the metals which are required to be extracted in very high purity. So my question is question number 17, part 2. Write the principle of the following froth flotation process. Okay, so this is also a very common process for the extraction of those metals in which the ore particles are preferentially being wetted by oil and gong and by water. So in this process, what happens? The method uses the principle of difference in the wetting properties of the ore and gong particles with water and oil. This method is used for the concentration of sulfide ores like lead sulfide and zinc sulfide. Today, I will discuss one question from CBSE 2020 chemistry question paper. Question number 22, part 2. Write the role of the following. The role of the carbon monoxide in the refining of nickel. So what happens over here? When nickel is heated in a stream of carbon monoxide, it forms a compound which is volatile in nature. And the name of the compound is nickel tetracarbonyl. This nickel tetracarbonyl, when we are going to heat them further at higher temperature, it will further decompose and thus pure nickel can be obtained. So this question I would also like to show you with the help of reactions. Like what is happening when nickel is reacting with my carbon monoxide around temperature 330 to 350 Kelvin. It is forming nickel tetracarbonyl. Okay, and this nickel tetracarbonyl, when we are going to heat it at even higher temperature like 450 to 470 Kelvin, it will form, it will decompose rather from nickel and carbon monoxide. One of the questions from CBSE chemistry paper, grade 12, 2017 paper. Write the principle of the following. I would like to discuss the principle of chromatography over here. Okay, so chromatography is a modern method of purification of metals. Okay, and in this technique, basically, we use the principle of difference in the adsorbing capacities of a metal and its impurities on a suitable adsorbent. This technique is basically based on the principle that different components of a mixture are differently adsorbed on an adsorbent. Thank you.